just don't want to admit there's always been a little Cobra Kai in you.
Everybody thinks their way is the only way. You, my dad, Cobra Kai. The truth is, it doesn't matter which way you fight as long as it works.
No fighting until the tournament.
We'll settle this on the mat.
Mary, Xolo, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good to talk to you both again for season 4 of Cobra Kai. I binged it yesterday. Oh my gosh. You guys, how do you keep the show so fresh and exciting? Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's really the writers. They're pretty good.
Yeah. Give them props. Absolutely. Xolo, learning from each other's school of karate this season, Miyagi and Eagle Fang, best of both worlds. Sounds like a lot of trouble brewing to me.
Yeah, I mean, we got to I got to first train in Cobra Kai and then move over to Eagle Fang, and now I'm kind of doing this Miyagi Fang sort of deal, and I think it really helps. I think there are things that you learn from each of them that I think without having been in them you wouldn't know. I guess that maybe sounds a little bit obvious, but I don't know. Getting to film with Ralph and Mary and Gianni and kind of like that whole Miyagi-Do side is something that is pretty foreign to me. So hearing the way Daniel LaRusso drills his students versus Johnny Lawrence, I think was such a fun experience to be there firsthand.
And Mary, Eagle Fang, very dangerous to train with them, jumping off rooftops of buildings. They're nuts.
I know, but that's the fun of it, isn't it? Getting to I've got all the traditional wax on, wax off, and the Miyagi-Do, and then now getting to do the just jump. But don't worry, it's not off a building; it's from one building to another building. Obviously,
try to hit the mattress, right?
Yeah.
And so, learning how to fish for koi, it takes getting wet to learn life's lessons, doesn't it?
Hey, I mean, you know better than anyone else, am I right? But yeah, no, that those koi pond scene was probably the hardest scene of season 4. I could not for the life of me have my hands on one of those slimy buggers. The idea was to grab it with one hand, and I lost 2 of the koi fish that we had already tried to film with. They're still living in the pond now. I lost 2 of them. So then the third one, they forced me to grab it with both of my hands because they were like, he can't be trusted. He's Butterfingers. He sucks at this.
Ugh. Can't touching fish. That's gross. Mary, new member of Cobra Kai, Kenny, he's a new kid in school. That's the main theme for all the Karate Kid and for Cobra Kai is being bullied. I was bullied in elementary school and in middle school. So I think I love, even though he's on the wrong path, we'll get Kenny on the right path. He's just an amazing actor. What a great new character. Keeps the show fresh.
Yeah, no, I mean, Dallas is also just a superstar he's a very professional and just such a joy to have on set. So yeah, I only got to, interact with him a couple of times, but in those moments could definitely see I'm excited to see what he does with the show.
And Xolo, it wouldn't be Cobra Kai if you didn't have the All Valley tournament at the end. You both seem like you trained harder than ever for this season because you had to show skills this time around. Tell me about that.
Mary's the one with the big skill. Come over.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. That was you were impressive, because I took karate when I was 7, for 6 months. But I mean, you were pretty impressive. You can't fake that, can you?
No, my weapons are my babies. They're my security blanket at this point. I got to the point where I literally just didn't have them in my hands until we were rolling. And at that point they were stuffed in a bush behind wherever I was filming. And then I would just bring them back out to practice in between takes. I actually think, did I ask you to hold on to them? I don't know how, but I also hid them in my prom dress. At one point I might have asked, I feel like, did I have you hide them in your suit? I remember in between takes of us doing the dancing, I was also practicing with those. But yeah, no, it was a lot of training to get ready for the All Valley, and especially with learning a new weapon that I had never known but fell instantly in love with. It was many hours, but very worth it to get to see all the people who are martial artists who watch the show and are as excited as we are to see those fights play out.
I was going to say, Xolo, it's a rite of passage for Miguel and Sam. The prom, I mean, that was a big deal for your characters.
Yeah, junior prom. I mean, I like how like the most like the day that should be saved for your loved one, like, hey, let's go to this dance and have a good time, instantly ruined by these two kids that don't even go to school here. What's up with this?
He doesn't even go here.
He doesn't even go here, but
You really
but,
think we're gonna have an episode with no conflict there, Sholo? Come on.
no, we can't. You're right. You're
we
right.
have to
We only
wait.
have it's 10 episodes. It's already too short. There's no way we can leave in even one episode for things for the dust to settle. But no, that prom whole fight was super fun. The fight was really intense. We did all of that over one night, and it was super cold. And I remember we got dumped into that pool, and it was freezing. But everything about that prom was great.
Well, this show is better than ever. Thank you both for joining me today. It was so great. And we'll talk again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.